Well, my hope is that, well, my expectation is that the economic problems which are receiving a lot of attention in the world's press now, most spectacularly the collapse of the property market in China, which was riddled with debt and corruption and falsehood, and has been for years, and friends of mine have been pointing it out for years. But the collapse of the property sector has destroyed the tax base of local governments in many parts of China. They were very dependent upon selling land to property developers. That was 40% of their revenues, and it's gone. And they've replaced it. To keep themselves afloat, they have replaced it with a series of Ponzi schemes, which are going to run out of road. Quite when, I can't predict. But I mean, it could be 3 years, could be 5 years. But when that happens, banks will collapse. More and more companies will collapse. Shadow banking, very murky area in which people have invested a great deal of their money, will collapse. There will be widespread mass unemployment. There will be outrage. And when that happens, those Communist Party senior officials whom I've referred to earlier, who know that the only hope for them and for China is in political change, will seize the moment and the initiative and will give voice and mobilize the people to make a political revolution. That is what I'm sure is going to happen. It's not a hope, it is a prediction. Beyond that, when that happens, then we can be hopeful that a better system of government will be built in China. Of course, there are great risks of chaos. There's great risks of strong men coming to power, a Chinese Putin. But I believe that the dangers of not attempting a democratic revolution are greater than the dangers inherent in it. And it would take another book to say this, but I believe that the Chinese are better placed, actually, to launch a democratic revolution than the Russians were when they pulled apart the Soviet Union. So I am, on balance, optimistic.